your body changing, your mentals just change. You get more productive. You just be on point. I mean, it sounds silly. I'm trying to tell you. You probably never heard this. Well, you've been Googling trying to figure out different videos on it. You caught this
really
one.
Work or not.
Thank you, man. You're the light for this one because it really improves men overall when you do this. Let's go. What's going on? Back FMF, another episode. Today we got a good one. We're gonna talk about something that's gonna be a little sensitive, a little controversial, but hey, we here to build as men. Yes. And today we're gonna get some more information on. We're gonna talk about what is FAP and semen retention and the benefits or negatives of FAP and semen retention.
Yes.
Now, hey, I'm gonna start it off. I've been practicing for a while. Trying to tell you and the benefits. Now, you know what? I'm not gonna do the benefits. I gotta break down. I gotta give them the definitions, right?
Yeah.
All right. So FAP is. I was talking to Paul about. He's trying to learn about it today too.
Yeah.
So FAP is when you're not masturbating anymore. No FAP. You ain't masturbating. You ain't looking at the Pornhubs. You ain't looking at what are the things the kids are looking at now? X video, all them videos.
Those are the only two I know.
Oh, go archive.
Yeah, that's the only two I know.
You don't do none of that. You don't release anything like that. And these are the definitions of it. And semen retention. It's self-explanatory. You holding in that semen, you ain't letting it out.
Right.
You ain't letting go of your power.
Even when you have sex.
No. So, basically, those are the differences between both of them. Now, it's on you. I know as men, it's a hard thing to do. It's hard. It's hard, especially in this day and age when you got the women parts everywhere. As soon as you open phone on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it's right there. Everywhere you go, all the commercials, girls are half naked on TV, on everywhere. It's very hard for men to get away from all this sexual tension. Everywhere.
It is everywhere.
I ain't get you controversial. I think it's a ploy too. That we as men we have to glorify it too much. Ain't nothing wrong with having your girl do everything, but the power that you have in your semen is just a lot of power.
It's your life force.
It is. It changed a lot of energy. Now, have y'all been practicing a little bit of FAP or the semen retention?
No FAP. I've been doing no FAP. Semen retention, I gotta work my way up to that one.
I have been doing semen retention. Kind of like willingly, but almost involuntarily as well. Because what just happened is I just got so focused on what I need to do that I just stopped focusing on sex. You know what I mean? So then I realized what I was doing. Like a month in, I realized what I was doing. It was like, okay, I want to keep on going. And now the benefit of semen retention, the biggest benefit I see is self-control. Self-control. You know, for one, if you have more control, you have more stamina. So you're not gonna bust as easily, okay? You're not gonna ejaculate as easily or as quickly. You have more control. You're not as used to it. It's not a norm, so it's not something that happens faster. Also with semen retention, like I said, it's your life force. So when you put it in, when you keep it in, that energy is transmuted throughout the body. You'll see that you have healthier skin. I'm big on, shout out to Shine, because I'm big on.
Shine, link in the bottom.
So big on self-care and skincare especially. As you can see, all of us, our melanin popping, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a compliment this morning on your skin just so smooth. All the cuts.
They got me to cut the hair, man. Hey, I had to get it done. Hey,
I need to go get mine touched up, but
hey, look, y'all can see it. Hey, was looking nice. He cut all of that off.
I had it. Get on down, man. Hey.
But yes, so hair and nail growth, glow in the skin, healthier skin. It gives your skin more elasticity, stronger teeth and bones. Of course, self-control, your color, the color of your skin. And you'll be able to retain more nutrients from whatever you're putting in your body. Your body works better, it functions better. It's your life force. It absorbs the sun, and if you're black, we absorb the melanin better. So you absorb more and retain more vitamin D and things like that, man. Anything you can think of health-wise, for real, that you would intentionally put in your body with the semen retention, it just boosts it, okay? So on top of that, and I'm not gonna go too far, but women can sense this.
You can feel it, man.
A woman has a sixth sense to where she knows whether you're not having sex by choice or by force. And when it's by choice,
it's natural for women to do that.
Oh my God, it's like a competition to them. Like, I gotta be the one that takes. It's like you know how we feel towards their virginity. It's the same thing. It's the same attraction. Like, they like, it's mine. I'm gonna conquer that. I'm gonna handle it.
If I could write a book on this,
you might got to, hey.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna let you get your opinion in because, of course, it's FMF, and a part of this is really goes to that fitness side. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and get your opponent because you say you just learned the FAP.
Yeah. I just the FAP. I think the biggest part for me was the discipline. It's the discipline of like for me, I just stopped watching porn. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you think about like, cause my mind a little crazy. You know, I think a little different. Right? I'm like, damn, how much time have I wasted just looking at porn that I could have been using towards other stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Busting nuts.
Yeah.
Just you didn't have time to do it. No, keep it real. You just sitting there just busting gallons.
Waiting for
Shout
the right.
Shout out to Steph Cold busting gallons. Shout out.
I'm saying.
No,
we'll put his YouTube in here.
Yeah, got to.
But for real, man, just all the time, just wasted.
I don't want to cut you off, Paul, but also I know you guys feel this too. When you get your nut off, how do you feel? You're done. You're exacerbated. You're exhausted. That's why we go to sleep after. Wow. It's your energy. So if you do this, you know what I'm saying, willingly on your own, now you don't have the energy to carry out through whatever. If you start your day off with it, now you honestly,
trying
mentally,
to get your energy back.
Right, you're trying to get your mentally back, but you're already, that is like, ejaculation is like one of the highest satisfactory feelings that we have, right?
Natural, natural.
You know what I mean? So once that, and it releases types of hormones and stuff that makes you feel good. So once you do that, you're less motivated, you're less energized, you're less likely to carry out through the day for anything else. You know what I mean? You don't have the energy for it. You don't have the tolerance for it. You don't have the patience for it. All you want to do is chill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And like I said, man, just realizing how much time that just went into like just doing that.
Yeah.
Where I could have been reading, doing something else. And we talked about it actually on this episode back here. We kind of touched on it. So AJ going to kind of reiterate some of the points.
Yeah.
But man, it was just the discipline of just like when you get certain urges to not act on them all the time. You know what I'm saying? The kind of take that energy and then transfer it or transmute, as Trey said, into something more productive. So ever since I cut out masturbation and looking at porn and stuff, man, I've been more focused. I've been more aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just been feeling myself more. You know what I'm saying? And it feel good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it be sometimes I'll be like, yo, you just want to get, like,
bust a gallon of nuts. Yeah. I'm gonna tap in. Of course, it goes to the fitness and nutrition. See, like he said, to start off at the bottom, you gotta understand the concept of us keeping our semen inside. Like you said, it's a life force.
Yeah.
If you really break it down, I don't go to layman terms of the dictionary, but when you think about it, our semen creates a life.
Yes.
Women are the carriers, of course. So what we give them is the whole life. Like, that's where we come from. People, you know the joke that says, y'all came from a dad's nutsack.
Yeah.
You do come your father's nutsack.
man.
It's a whole life. That means that it has everything that produces a life. All the vitamins, all the organs, everything that goes into it. So when you had to keep that inside, it's like you're rebuilding yourself. Like it keeps you nourished, all your vitamin C, like you said, D, everything that you need. You don't have to substitute a lot of things. You won't be deficient in a lot of vitamins and herbs and nutrients that we need within our body when you keep it in, because it produces lives. It really does. So what that does is gives you more energy. It's like you're a double person, you're a triple person. So when it goes to that fitness side, you have way more energy. You're stronger.
Yeah,
your workouts come out crazy. I've done both.
Yeah.
Because I've been single a long time, and then even when I have a lady, I even hold it in sometimes. And the difference is crazy. I mean, I go dumb in the gym. Like you guys gotta give it a try. It's like it just makes you work harder. You have energy. It's just you pumping the weight harder. I'm doing twice as many pull-ups. Your voice changed. Like it got to a point where, no lie, I look in different pictures. Even my Adam's apple even grows up. It just, my testosterone is raised up to the roof. Cause I get regular checkups when it comes to the doctor. You guys should too. It comes to your health. I don't know why y'all dudes get dirty and don't want to. Y'all scared. Stop that myth of going to the doctor. You think something bad gonna happen. So you need to get your blood drawn. You see your vitals when it comes to your iron, your vitamin C, your vitamin D. I do that every time I go to the doctor. I get checked up to see where it's at. Every time I go, bruh, my testosterone, my vitamin, all that stuff is through the roof. It's like, it's always up there because I want to make sure my vitals are good, make sure I'm healthy. Yeah. So when you go and do that FAP and that semen retention, it makes a big difference. And to even grow your semen and not semen, your testosterone, you want to do more leg days. And I don't know why people don't like to do leg days. Don't skip leg days.
Don't skip leg days.
It pushes it hard. I'm trying to tell you, try for like a week to just do no FAP, don't bust gallons, nothing there for a whole week, and see how your workouts go. See how your work ethic goes. Yes. See if you're more personal around people. See if you don't stand up straight and your voice change. Try just for a week. I'm trying to tell you, you'll see the difference. Absolutely. It's not gonna be easy. I ain't gonna lie. So it's not easy at all.
A lot of us do this. We call it No Nut November.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. So
have y'all done it before?
Absolutely.
I do it myself.
Well, you do it. You already on it.
I'm on it. Yeah. I've been doing it. I'm solid. I don't know the time y'all gonna see this video, but I've been no FAP which is no masturbation, for like 5 years. And then randomly I do, man, I ain't busting gallons no more with myself. Yes, I said it. Y'all are busting gallons with yourself. It's not real sex. You ever look at something in the mirror after you're done? You look crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
You look crazy.
It tarnishes your self-image.
That's a challenge for you guys. Next time you want to do it in front of the mirror and see how stupid you look. Yes, you look retarded. But y'all gotta slow down on it. No, for real, because you'll see a different trap for about a week. And see how you feel, like, for real, no lie, no jokes aside. Try it for a week, you can do it for a week. And see how your body is your body changing, your mentals just change. You get more productive, you just be on point. I mean, it sounds silly, I'm trying to tell you, you probably never heard of this. But you've been Googling trying to figure out different videos on it. You call this
really
one,
work or not.
Thank you, man. You're the light for this one, because it really improves men overall when you do this.
It's crazy, because it's pretty much automatic. And you could be thinking like, what's wrong or what's going on? Because I've been there. Every time I've done it, I felt more self-ashamed. Self-loathing comes behind it, because it's like you said, it's not a natural thing. We're not meant to please ourselves, right? And it goes to the attraction. Women can sense it; they understand it. So it's a natural thing for them to want to make it happen. It's that connection, it's that bond, and you carry that. You know what I mean? So all of those are the signals, like standing straight, your voice get the depth in it. you become more definite yourself. You become more assured in yourself and capable. And it's just so many benefits behind doing it and doing it willingly.
I got a question. So I know we some people may think that we are conspiracy theorists. Sometimes they probably do see our videos and think that because when we had tapped in and say that they're trying to destroy our masculinity.
Yeah.
What creates masculinity and testosterone, what starts with testosterone, then it's really masculinity, is our semen. So do you think the reason why there's so many porn websites and so many things geared to us masturbating, and then they tell us as a kid, I ever hear people say that when it comes to women and men, I don't know if it's equal or more women are doing or more men doing it. It's like, yeah, in the teenage, yeah, he's masturbating. He has to get out of his system. Is this something that we were supposed to be doing? You think that they're trying to level down your testosterone and your strength to do things with it? Question. Do you think it's a ploy, or do you think it's like I've heard people say that?
Why do you think most porn sites are free?
Do you think it's attack?
Definitely. It's easy, and it's an easy attack. If you can do something yourself on your own time and your own agenda that makes you feel lower and lesser about yourself, they don't have to do nothing.
They already cut down your ambition. They done cut down your energy. They done cut down for you to work out, to work on your business, to be with a woman, to make a family, anything like that. Because you be like, oh, my woman right here.
Exactly, and that's the point I
was
getting
to. That's the problem.
And that's the point. And that's why I feel like I'm about to get excited.
Come on.
But I think that's the reason why it's a lot of guys out here that's so passive and everything now.
That part.
They like, shoot, well, I couldn't get the girl I wanted.
I'm
gonna go home.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like,
get it off.
Like, I don't have to. Like, I don't have to engage in conversation. I don't have to try. I don't have to go out my way to talk to this person. I can just remember how she looked and then play it to my own speed.
And not only that, you got the cyber, the webcams, and all of that type of stuff.
And it's a lot of play to it.
And so it's a complex web, in my opinion, because now it dive into capitalism. So now they're trying to make money off of over sexualizing our society, making money. Everything is sexualized, and so they capitalizing on the money aspect of it. Then the byproduct of it is us men. We so sexually desterialized or detached because
I know what you're trying to say.
You know.
Sexual.
Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully, if y'all know the words, put it down in the comment section. But it's basically what I'm trying to say is, we guys don't have as much of a physical go after the woman nature now as we used to, because everything is so virtual. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then you just beat off all the time, and your energy level low, and you don't. Imagine if you ain't have hands to beat on, your ass will be going after every single woman out here. You know what I'm saying? So that take away our aggressiveness to go out here and really go get the ones we really want. You know what I'm saying? And that was for me when I started the no FAP and start masturbating less, and now not masturbating at all and doing all of this stuff. I realized the quality of women that's around you increase as well too. So fellas, like, yo, cut out on the masturbation, because you don't understand. Psychologically, like, you don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to get the nut out, but when you look at yourself,
I know you don't feel right, bro.
You gotta clean yourself up.
I remember that way back. I was like, bro, I feel this. You just feel like a weak, like, bro, why'd you do that? Like, why'd I do that?
And it shows, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep on putting it back to our counterparts. They know it. They know. Like, you sitting around. I had one client that I talked to. Right, he had he was about to get married. He considered her his wife already. Right, and she was working. He had just got laid off from his job. He just came to my job that I work at, and we was talking, and he was telling me about the problems that he was going through in his household with this woman. And out of all the stuff that he's saying, I was like, it's clicking. I said, let me ask you something. I said, do you masturbate? He said, oh yeah. And I was like, stop.
He even think about it. Oh yeah. Like, that was.
I told him, stop masturbating, right? Cause he was like, they ain't having sex like talking about it. It's arguing happening. She not really taking his leadership seriously. She trying to do her own thing, which is fine if that's what how you want it set up.
No, they
but,
ain't fine.
That's another episode.
We the leaders. Go ahead.
I'm not telling the women that they can't do nothing. Is what I'm
never
saying.
that.
But as far as the leadership goes, if you're the head of the household, men, you're the head of the household, then your woman shouldn't be combative with you, right? They should trust you and your word enough, and that goes behind that strength. It weakens you when you're handling it yourself. You know what I mean? Your image depletes, and the women cannot respect that because it's like, what am I here for? And I went I was piecing all of that together, with the arguing, and then he getting the children to side with him and stuff, and I'm looking at him like, that's some bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff. Like, why you take? I was like, you sound like what she should be talking to me about, not with you. I was like, put it all back. I told him, man, stop masturbating. The next week, he came in, like you said, back straight. He looked slimmer. He lost weight. He does not work out. He lost weight. He stopped drinking. You get a clearer mind when you have your life force in you.
Yes, man.
So you do become more productive. It's magical. It's wonderful. You do become more productive. You become more strong. You become more definite and confident in yourself, right? So he started losing weight, even though he didn't do much. He stopped drinking. He stopped arguing. Stopped arguing with his woman. He was able to talk to her. And was able to they was able to have a conversation and see why she felt the way she felt towards him on a different level. But it all started with him getting self-control. Control yourself, fellas. When you said discipline, control. Control yourselves. You're the only thing that you have control over in this world. Control yourself. Your sexual urges, all of that.
You think it's a power shift?
Absolutely.
It's a power shift.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's not many men out here that doesn't masturbate.
True, but I was wedging on to your relationship too. You don't want to get to a point where it's not controlling. Like you're trying to control anybody in a relationship, or with your significant other, whatever plan y'all got going on. But when it comes to a point where you just take it one time and be like, yo, she's trying to get sleep. Like, no, man, I'm just practicing. Just see her intention.
Turn her down.
See what she says.
Turn her down.
See what she says.
Oh my goodness.
But don't be mean about it. Like I ain't gonna give you none because I'm just being spiteful. But no,
right.
it's a real reason why you're doing it. Man, I'm just trying to see how this feels, and I want to see if I'm more productive and see how this goes. See her reaction.
Jump on.
See her reaction. Her reaction be like, oh.
Right.
Where she
There's
been
so
at?
much respect in there.
What you been listening to? Hold on.
Listen, y'all know how we're the ones who usually initiate sex.
Yeah.
But it feels good every now and then. I want to be wanted. I want to be wanted. So, you know what I'm saying? When I'm chilling, you can go reach for me or something. You know what I mean? Or just go down there. Whatever. You know what I mean? So, the last time that I practiced semen retention before now, because I'm doing it now, it's been I'm 2 months in. So the last time I practiced semen retention on purpose, it was for me, so I didn't mention it to my woman.
Right.
So what happened with that is I was always the one who was initiating, doing the touching, and it was honestly, I was like, damn, I just want you. You're the, you said, you're the prize.
Yeah.
Took that back. Started doing little things. She even bought lingerie and just setting up this scene and doing little stuff to show that she's attracted. I want you. And that made me feel so much better. Another, so I got basically, like you said, it's a power shift, and it showed she wanted me more. My own, when you're beside somebody constantly, you live with them day to day, things attention can go down. You know what I mean? So when I did that, it spiked it back up, and then it was even more respect in it because I told her I challenged myself to do it for a month back then, and come the end of it, she was like, "Yo, what's going on?" And then I told her, and any female that hear about it, they like, that's so mean. Why would you do that? But it's for me. And I had to take that journey for myself because I'm faithful. And like you said, you start to attract a different caliber woman. And I ain't gonna lie, all of these beautiful women started coming around me. I started to feel tempted. Temptation is only tempting when you're tempted. So I started to feel tempted, and I was like, I can't be like that out here. I need to get in control. I don't want to be a slave to sex.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a sex slave. And that's why I took on that mission myself outside of November. Because I was like, nah, I ain't gonna be like that. I gotta do right for me. You know what I mean? Like regardless if I was in a relationship or not, I need the control. I need that control. I don't need to just be acting off of my urges. That ain't where I want to be. And one last tidbit before we close it out. When you do start off, it is gonna feel awkward. It's gonna be challenging.
Fighting.
Yeah. If you try to have sex or do what they call edging is when you get to the point of climax but you don't bust, right? But the downside to that is like you playing with fire. Okay, for one thing, like it's hard to not get off when you right there. For one thing,
You one stroke behind.
right.
You know your stroke limit.
You move, and that thing clenching it. Oh, dang, it happened. The other thing is you can get blue balls. That hurts.
Y'all ever set on y'all testicles?
It is not.
That's what it feels like.
It took a whole turn.
Right.
I just did a podcast about blue balls. Yeah, you don't want blue balls, fellas, if y'all never experienced.
Right. It is.
Oh man,
It is
I don't do
painful.
the edge of jump. I just don't do no
Just
FAP,
cancel it.
man. I ain't doing it at all.
Right.
I know me. You gotta know yourself. If you think you can have sex and then don't nut, then you're strong. Everybody's different.
strong.
But I know me. And so I do what's good for me. I'd be like, no, I ain't doing it at all. Just
Not until I'm
nothing.
ready. Yeah.
Just nothing at all.
That's
I just
man.
practice it from time to time. And I've done each. I did it for a week with no sex, and then I tried it, and then I gave in. And I did it for 2 weeks, and I did it for a month. I just edge it up.
Increments.
The longest
Yeah.
I did was 6 months, nothing, no
Yeah.
sex, no nothing.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I grew, I gained at least about 10 pounds of muscle because
Yeah.
I was just so focused on my business. I was just focused on working out. Keep myself together, skin cleared up. Bro,
Yeah.
that's 6 months because I ain't had no girl or nothing. So I just stayed to myself and just worked on me.
Yeah.
Bro, I got so much stuff done.
Yeah.
Yo, I elevated to a whole other level when I did that. It was hard, I ain't gonna lie. It was hard. It was hard, but it was something that I wanted to do and test myself. That's the longest I've been. I'll try to do it again one day. That was a long time, I ain't gonna lie. It was the hardest. When I finally did, I said, oh man.
That's why I'm about to get ass. What it
Man,
feel like?
I was went into a coma. I was knocked out.
Gotta get some orange juice after this.
I was like, okay, I was in a coma. So man, everything went black. That's it. Black.
You see the little colorful dots?
Oh, gosh. No, Lord, man, keep it real, man.
That's what that
telling
was like.
This
Go ahead and wrap it up. Wrap it on up.
Overall, man, I've been doing it for a while. My boy just learned about it. Paul learned. He been trying it. I'm trying to tell you, just try it out.
Yeah.
You have a long life to live. So what do you got to lose? You ain't got nothing to lose. Try to have some willpower because it really, really boosts your testosterone. It makes you think clearly. It makes you. I really believe that it makes you a better man because you think clearly and you do minimal mistakes. You have the drive. I mean, trust me. And like I said, only the strong survive. And you want to be an elite man. You want to be an elite man. So if you want to be an elite man, you got to do things that other men aren't willing to do or can't do. And that's one of the things that a lot of men can't do is have semen retention and be strong and stay away from the temptations of the world. That's what makes men strong. They make you elite. They make you a king.
Yes.
Real talk. So give it a try.
Blue.
Yeah.
So
Ain't say y'all go ahead and say what y'all have to say.
Right.
We about to be out.
right, and this goes along with you being able to follow your purpose. because now you're focused, now you're moving. If you're focused and moving, you don't have so much time for that. You know what I mean? And it's more respected, it's more appreciated too. If you're doing it all the time, it takes the thrill away, it takes the excitement away. It's just clockwork. Like I know guys that, you know, get regular constant sex, even if it's from multiple strangers or whatever, and it's like, yo, this ain't even interesting no more, I'm just doing it. You know, it always seems good on the outside until you're there. So I can tell you personally, like it aligns with you following your purpose. You have some things to do, alright, and you have more time, more willpower, more energy, more drive to do those things and get them done.
Stop spilling your gallons, y'all.
Oh, God. Y'all be good, man. Stay strong. Stay strong.